All right, Shalom. This is Gamal Yala out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. Want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all I came out pushing out this truth and sincerity. It's going to be a quick lesson, and it's going to be centered around just being ready to go home, and home is the kingdom of heaven, okay? The holy land, the land that was promised to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, and you Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that is your home, okay? And that is where we were promised by the Most High to be, okay? And to have peace. But right now, we're in captivity, okay? We're in America, all right? And we're in bondage. This country is really our prison sentence, all right, for going off and disobeying the Most High, disobeying His laws, statutes, and commandments, all right? And that's the reason why you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that's the reason why you're in the position that you're in America. Always getting shot down, always, poor, in the living in the poorest living conditions, all right? That's the reason why you go through what you go through. And, us being in this truth, we're tired of this place, man. We're sick and tired of this place. All right, and we beg and plead with the Most High to take us out of this place, to take us out of this captivity, and to shorten the time, because we're just sick of it. Now, this is Ecclesiastes 7:3. I'll start at 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. I keep going. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. That's right, because when you've been through a lot, okay, when your heart has been through a lot of grief, that builds a lot of strength, okay, and it builds a lot of wisdom and character as well, Verse 4, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. And that's the spirit of the world. This world is in the house of mirth, okay? Laughter, feeling good, joy. All right, always being always into that entertainment. And it says the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. So the elect is in the house of mourning, okay? The elect is going to have the mindset of getting the hell up out of this place and constantly, hating this situation, Don't the scriptures say, YAHAWASHI said, he that hateth his life shall obtain it. Just roughly paraphrasing. So we're not supposed to love this world, because this world is pure, it's just filth. Now it says, verse 5, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. And that's what we hear all the time, the song of fools, not literal songs. I mean, really, these songs are finished, they're foolish anyway. But that's just basically talking about, just these niggas, always, just talking shit, Verse 6, for as the crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of the fool. This also is vanity. Verse 7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. That's right. So we're oppressed. All right. In every way, shape, and form, we're oppressed. Now, you have a lot of people that don't realize it. You know, a lot of our people are blind to this fact, blind to the reality of the situation. But we're living in the so-called white man's world. This is his kingdom. His face is on the dollar bill. You know, he controls the government, the shadow government. He controls, where you live at. You know, the structure of this society. All that is under his control and authority. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. So, with that being said, we're ready to go home. You know, we want to get the hell up out of here. We want the first ticket. We want the first one-way ticket the hell out of this place. All right, now I got another precept. It's Ezekiel 9:4. Let me see. Yeah, Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. That's right. And really, that's what's happening now. All right, because who are the men that are sighing and crying for the abominations? The elect, all right. And the men of great millstone. That's who the Lord has. I'm not saying that every great millstone member is of the elect, because that would be foolish to say. But we are moving in the right spirit of our apostles and elders. The men that are sincere, they surely would be of the elect. All right. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And there's so many abominations in this world. Okay. So many abominations done in America. Homosexuality. Okay. You got all types of taxes that are being put on our people. We're constantly just being robbed, spoiled. All right. These children are just monsters. Your woman can talk back to you, and you really can't do too much about it. So many things that this society is just completely backwards and wayward. So yeah, I mean that's what we're sighing and crying about. Okay, we're fed up. Okay, we're completely fed up with this system and this torment. All right. So let me see. I think I have one more precept, maybe two more. Let me see. Bear with me 1 second. I believe it's Zechariah 9:12. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Even today I declare that I will render double unto thee. And that's the reward. He called us prisoners of hope. All right. And we're prisoners of hope. All right. Are we not prisoners in America? And do we not have hope in YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI to save us out of this? Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee, and there will be a reward. Okay, for all this hell that we've caught, and having to sustain living in this crazy, wicked society. you know. So there is a light at there is a light at the end of the tunnel, you know. Deuteronomy 30:7. And it says, "And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." That's right. So the Lord is gonna put the curses. He's gonna reverse all the curses that were put on us as a people. They're gonna be reversed, and they're gonna be put on our enemies. Okay. Then now our enemies are gonna be, afflicted and oppressed. Okay. All right, and Israel is going to go back home. We want to go back home. That's the main point that I'm conveying in this lesson, is that we want to get the hell up out of here, because we're tired of it. We're sick of just constantly being vexed, and just seeing how done these people are. They're through. So it says, all these curses, the Lord, thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And all these nations have persecuted us. All right, and they've just showed us nothing but hatred. So we're gonna return. The Lord is gonna recompense them for all their evils that they've done. All right. So that's the hope, okay? That's the hope, and we want to go home,